What's up, everybody? Welcome to your Dragon Age the Veilguard kind of funny live reaction. I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside the Hispanic heartthrob Texas treat Latino heat, clicking heads and ripping them to shreds, the globe-trotting, headshot and three-point shooting, rootin' tootin' nitro rifle from twitch.tv, Andy Cortez.
A weekend of Summer Game Fest exhaustion could not throw you off.
Nothing's going to stop me.
Come on, dog.
I was
You're
made for this, Andy. Made for this. And as you said, it is the season. Summer Game Fest, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, E3 is dead, but inside of its corpse, just like the Nowhere Head and Guardians of the Galaxy, we sit, drink the bone marrow, and continue to have video game announcements. You've seen us, of course, live react to Jeff Keighley's SGF, the PlayStation Showcase even before that. Then, of course, there's been Xbox. Then there's been Ubisoft. But going back to Xbox, they decided to show a trailer for Dragon Age the Veilguard. Show no gameplay footage.
No gameplay footage.
Say 2024. They were like, okay, that's cool enough. I can live with that. Then, after that had posted, EA, BioWare, was like, we are going to put out on Tuesday a gameplay reveal, like showcase of our own. And we said, oh, okay. Oh, okay.
A lot of people not happy about the way that initial reveal was.
Yeah.
Turned off a lot of people.
The art?
The look of it, the tone. I think I even saw John Drake on Twitter respond, wait, so it's going to be like an actual Dragon Age game and not like a spin-off D&D style Gauntlet Legends type game? Like, that's how much the trailer, that sort of like initial showing of here's all these characters, character splash images, threw a lot of people off.
I've known John Drake was an idiot.
Oh, well,
for as long as I've known the man, with the exception of marrying Andrea. Great decision there, all right? So to hear him leading this barrage of hateful comments on YouTube, all right, to have him out in front with his tiki torch, that drives me crazy. Because that's the thing. We're here to react to this gameplay thing because, of course, you're the BioWare fanboy of the office.
I love
You
BioWare.
love Mass Effect above all, but you enjoy Dragon Age.
I mean, a huge fan of Dragon Age, right?
Yeah.
So, like, of course, I was super worried about everything happening Dragon Age. Like, this franchise has been in all sorts of, tumult, Greg.
Tumult, that was a great way to put it. I like that a lot.
Much. But I had the fortune of watching gameplay early at the Summer Game Fest.
So you haven't seen this presentation, but you got to see it at SGF.
I don't know what this presentation is.
Okay.
It may be different from mine. I don't think it is, because whatever they showed on Twitter earlier today, which was like, here's a little clip of this. Please, everybody sit back. Everybody who's angry, please sit back. Please relax.
Calm down.
It's going to be fine. So I saw that little clip. I was like, okay, that is kind of where I started seeing my little gameplay session. But before that, I saw a lot of other cool stuff. We're going to dive deeper into that once we get into that. But let's just react to the goddamn thing.
I haven't seen anything, and that's where I was going with this, is that the original Dragon Ages weren't my cup of tea. Loved Mass Effect, didn't stick with the Dragon Age, though. The trailer at Xbox, I was like, damn, this actually looks like a lot of fun. This looks like a world I'd like to know more about, see the gameplay of it, and be part of. So I'm here to be tested and see what I think of it. You, of course, know more about it. You'll be previewing Dragon Age the Veilguard on the only Kind of Funny Games cast today, alongside a bunch of other embargoed previews from SGF. But we'll talk about that later as well. Barrett, let's go. Rated by the ESRB, pretty official. This is your first look at Dragon Age the Veilguard. The following footage was captured from software in development. It takes place very early in the game. It has been edited for brevity and to avoid major spoilers.
Your discretion advised.
Ned's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.
That's cool.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous.
Make goosebumps.
Just get out of
This
here
looks
nice and
awesome.
Casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
It's got like a Fable, original Fable vibe to it. You know, or like, I don't need a cartoony not cartoony, very colorful, vibrant, mythical world. Oh,
Yeah.
Rook. I'm a Rook.
Yeah, these don't appear in game, but yeah. Custom appearance.
Of course.
The other stuff I was mentioning was the character creator they showed us. Very exciting.
You
Dive deeper
think
into
you
that.
can talk him down
Your
before he
mustache
starts
separated
his
from your
big
beard?
ritual?
We'll see about that.
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Jesus.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
This was my.
We don't have time
my
to
game
get
of choice,
arrested.
right?
Especially. I love it.
Did you play any Inquisition?
Very top of it, just
Okay.
the top level of it.
Oh, crap.
Why?
There was a moment where the
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we
one
can
of the
still
dudes with
stop
like the
Solus
mustache
before it
Dorian,
finishes. Let's go.
we get to a very, very grand place, and he
Hurry's
goes,
this
"Oh,
way.
that's cute,"
She'll
and
get
it's
us
because
to
this is
Dumont
where he's
Plaza.
from, and this is like so opulent, right?
I'm excited to see some combat here.
Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
And when the veil comes down completely?
Then the whole world is going to look a lot like this.
I'm excited to see what character they went with because
on, this way.
they showed me
It's
the
a gas to
warrior
Harding.
Okay.
path.
How many classes are there? Do we know?
You have
In the
three-
trailer,
you have the three sort of things. You have like rogue, dual wielding sort
That's
of
what
stuff.
we doing, yeah.
You got the warrior with the sword and shield, and then you got
You're
mage,
safe now.
warlock.
Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
No, Rook is your character's name.
Ah, okay.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help.
No, I see.
The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
What about you two? Are you okay?
Oh.
I always chose the. I told him to go with the more
We're good.
sarcastic.
We need to
Never better.
Yeah.
Agreed. Solus isn't waiting, neither can we.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Rook, you're with the Shadow Dragons. I figured you'd know Minrathous better than I do.
Sure, but Minrathous is huge, and this is nowhere near my neighborhood. I can try.
Don't worry, scouting's my specialty. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Eyes up, Guardian. Destiny.
That is Destiny. And that's his crossbow. That's Varys' crossbow beyond.
Here they come.
Okay. Now, did you play or just watch?
No, we watched. I watched a creative director play it next to me. So they went with the rogue class. This is cool because that's what I usually go
awesome.
with.
Yeah, me too.
But they were showing me the still awesome parries though. Like don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
sick ass moves on the warrior. But this is what I wanted to see. But they were like, we've gone rogue all day. Let's go with warrior right now.
Should have been like, well, this is my fucking time.
Yeah.
All right, so. I guess they also knew you'd see this, bro. Yeah, I can get down with this, Andy.
And you can only control your character,
I think that's the last
but it
one.
has the Mass
Good.
Effect
Let's get to
style
Dumont
combat
Plaza
thing
and
where
find Nev. Patch
I'm
yourselves
sure
up
they're gonna
if
wait
you
to
need
show
us.
that for anybody who's like, ooh, I don't know if this is what I want. But then you'll pause the gameplay and pop up with your abilities and your
Okay.
squad mates' abilities.
Okay.
And you
Tell
can
them
tell,
what to
hey,
use.
you pop that AoE attack on these guys, you
I
do
don't
that,
get it.
I'll hop
If
in for
Solus
whatever
tears
attack.
down the veil, doesn't that
So for
destroy
people-
it?
It looks fucking
Solus
unbelievable.
always
Like this
talks
is,
about how beautiful
I wrote about
the
20 times of this. I can't believe how good
This is
looks.
insane looking, and that's my thing. I wanted to.
Before the veil
If
and
you're the
he
people
wants
who
to bring
are
it
new to Dragon Age, what? So what's the hullabaloo about the visuals, right?
This ritual killed
The visuals is that like they leaned back a bit more into the stylish side of things,
Finish your
where
cultists.
It used to be trying to be more realistic looking, right?
yeah, I mean, and by that it's like every character looked really sweaty all the time because like they had the tech to like, wow, we can make things look super shiny. I'd say here they leaned back more into the stylish side of things, but the characters'
like the
proportions
Venatori
still
put up a
like
barrier to
stay the
block the
same. They just
way.
went with different skin shaders. You're not seeing every pore.
What
on
happened
everybody's
is
face.
everybody played a video game called Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, and then they said we're gonna make a bunch of games that look like that this year, and I said fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Yes. That's exactly what happened.
I love I'm so in.
I don't know how you knew the playbook.
Well, you know, a lot of people were inspired by Mario, Final Fantasy, the generations of Kingdom of Amalur Reckoning right here.
Visually, the character art reminds me a lot of like how Baldur's Gate was. They never went for the most realistic look of stuff, but they had their own style.
Look at the water effect.
I'm so excited to see this because I want to play a rogue
Guess
so
we're
bad.
sliding down.
He slides like a rogue.
Look at the deforming mud behind him. Come on, get out of town, Greg.
Kill them all.
I love deforming mud.
And I wish they had given your squad mates powers. Because
Is your shtick only you have powers or something?
well, no. I wish like this is like how the game starts. It's supposed to start off like they wanted it to feel like the end of another game.
Got it.
With how everything sort of is, you know, crescendoing.
What's happening? People are coming through the thing. We gotta go.
But as soon as you like, I wish your two squad mates also had abilities that you could make them do to kind of.
Got it. Will they later?
Well, this is the beginning of the
Yeah,
gameplay,
so I'm asking.
Well, I
you
mean,
don't know.
I doubt your squad mates would even have abilities yet because you haven't leveled them up, right?
Yeah.
Your squad mates are still attacking dudes. You just can't like be pause time. Hey, use the arrow barrage on them, and you do a big melee attack, or whatever. That was sick. Look at Varric up there just doing jump attacks. I'm interested to see how far they go with this, because if it's 15 to 20 or whatever, we saw like 40-something minutes.
Oh, wow.
Varric, Harding. Not the worst timing.
I like it.
Nev.
Gonna marry
So good
Nev,
to see
Greg.
you.
I'm gonna marry her.
We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
Better be a romance option,
thought the same
BioWare.
thing.
Listen to me.
A lot of Venatori in this
They
city
delayed
have
a year
reason
to add
to
it.
hate me. Figured I'd play along.
She's an ice
I never
mage.
wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining
All
down,
the frozen dudes are
so I'm
in.
back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Both of you have done some work for the Shadow Dragons.
Isn't that a coincidence?
Some old friend said if I was working in Tevinter, the Shadow Dragons...
And this is
are
just
worth
like how it looked
trusting.
the whole time. It is fucking incredible.
We need information.
We haven't got a lot of time. Varric said you had a lead on Solus?
You get right to the point. I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages.
How good this
Told me
looks,
he was
dude.
working alone.
Good
I
camera
also
angles.
told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city.
I think everybody was worried that
Let's go.
because of the trailer, the tone made it seem like, you know, everybody goes, oh, the MCU humor. I'm tired of that.
Yeah.
Like, Dragon Age has always had a very quippy, sarcastic humor in a lot of moments.
Oh,
Your
100%.
characters have always had a good sense of humor. And there's several moments where, obviously, she whooped everybody's ass. I chose the positive reaction, and my guy goes, "Ah, Caesar, looks like you're doing pretty well by yourself, huh?"
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
I think what makes me really excited about this is, with all of the issues we've heard their dev teams have had with an engine like Frostbite,
We've
Yeah.
got demons.
this is finally what it's like when your devs have had a decade plus with this engine, and you can really, really
Sure.
max the hell out of it.
And say, get back. Use that bow.
Come on,
Give
doggy
yourself some
dog.
breathing room. You don't have to be on top of them. Did they show character customization in terms of like outfits and stuff and equipment?
No, it was more of like,
Building your character.
yeah, all of the sliders and everything.
Because I want to get out of this cloak ASAP. I'm not feeling it.
thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
And that's obviously not part of the game. You will be fighting people on the way over there.
You'll do what words say.
Yeah. So it looks like they're gonna show us exactly what I got to see, but I got to see all the in-between fights and everything.
And you were like, this is boring, cut it out. I'd rather read words.
They took my advice.
Okay.
Oh, sick.
Watch the lightning!
I'm excited for these more complicated fights because early on it's like, hey, you just kind of bum rush your way through everybody, but there's gonna be moments where you die. It's like, oh, I should make my squad mate pop this ability first,
which feels so much like a BioShock RPG.
Yeah, and that's some of the stuff I enjoy the most about Dragon Age or about Inquisition.
The green popping on, like, you know what I mean, like when he's setting off whatever effect that is, and like the way the green goes across the grass.
Got all that lightning storms popping up in the sky.
How did demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
Yeah, so you'll have the warrior build that I saw. There was a lot of like the perfect parry timing stuff, which would then lead to a certain attack. The warrior had a drop kick ability that was replacing, like, he kept on kicking enemies off the cliff with the drop kick ability. It was super cool to see.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like a Blizzard cinematic, like the look of the characters and stuff. Or it's like people don't really ever look like humans in the World of Warcraft stuff. You have the
positive. You three just keep the demons
really
off
exaggerated features.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
I said go for it, bro. You got this.
This is a mistake.
Come on, Varric.
Oh,
We didn't
cool.
come this
Okay,
way
so I'm
to
gonna
do
see
this
what
history.
happens the other way.
He was my friend, Rook.
You're dead.
I gotta try to reach him. But if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons.
Rook, take care of the team for me. Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
We always called him the egg. An egghead, Greg. Bald Eggman Solus.
Was he part of your party in the Festers?
Yeah.
Let's buy him some time.
That's cool.
And then by the end of it, started like disappearing more and more. And you're like, what's Solus up to? What's he up to?
Bad stuff.
Varric is
Bitch
getting
ass
through
up
to
to.
Solus.
We better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
Nev is so sick.
I like the little hat.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
Bianca. Crossbow. Bianca was pretty much a character in the last game.
It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
Try
What if
anyway.
we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
Spider-Man.
What about the
No Way
demons?
Home.
Varric needs us
Wow.
to hold them off.
Uninspired story.
You two stay here.
7
I'll
out of
bring down
10.
the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Or make me
Anyone got a better
stronger.
idea?
I'm a Grey Warden, motherfucker.
Fine, but you'll
I forget,
need
what does that
backup.
mean, though? I remember
I'm
that.
with you.
It's the same thing as like, you're an N7.
Spectre,
You're, like, you're a
okay.
Spectre.
Either
You
way,
know?
someone needs to stay
They
back
always
and
had
deal
their
with the demons.
direct comparisons, you know. Who are you gonna choose to go with you?
Let's go, Hardy. Nev, keep the demons off us.
Damn it! So this is the one that I saw. I want to see the other one option.
There's too many good games, great games coming out, Andrew.
This fall's gonna be ridiculous.
How are we gonna find time for them all?
Well, good news. Dragon Age Veilguard is 9 hours long.
Stand your hesitance. What now must be done. Being passed to a comprehension.
Break that shit, dog.
Oh my God.
Why? Why tear down the veil? Knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling. We need to push it.
I'm with you.
Together. Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Interesting choice of words.
As it down falls.
Good, did they?
Man, you're good. You're a writer.
Damn.
What a shot.
Damn. Still think you made the right call, dumbass?
Stupid ass. Stupid ass Solus.
Moron Solus.
You fucking egg bitch.
That looked awesome.
Telling you, bro.
Is that where your demo ended too? Like on
Yeah.
that cliffhanger?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Very, very shocking stuff. I just couldn't believe that, like, as good as that looked, the gameplay looked even better. Like,
Yeah,
watching
yeah.
it being played in front of you on a screen with a person holding the controller in hand, like, as awesome as YouTube does with their compression on
course.
big 4K videos or whatever, it looks even more impressive in actuality, in practice. It's so damn cool.
Okay.
And that's why it was my game of the show, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to talk more about it because I
Yeah.
have a whole bunch of notes here. I'm just super stoked to dive deeper into.
I thought that was awesome. That gets me so incredibly excited for this game. 2024, of course, Dragon Age, the Veilguard. Thank you for watching with us, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, this is kind of kicking off a day of programming because Kind of Funny is all about live talk shows. At 10 a.m., you get the nerdy news you need to know about with Kind of Funny Games Daily. At 11 a.m., it'll be the Kind of Funny Games Cast where Andy will go through his copious amounts of notes to tell us more about Dragon Age, the Veilguard. And I'll talk about something, and I think Paris is talking about something. There's like 3 embargoed games cast this week of all SGF stuff we've seen. So I'm not going to talk about what I'm seeing or who's saying what, but there's stuff happening. There's always something happening on the Kind of Funny Games Cast each and every weekday. And then, of course, at noon, it's just streaming some video games and hanging out and having fun. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this watch along, of course, why don't you like, subscribe, share? Of course, you could get that Kind of Funny membership. You'd support us and get all of our shows ad-free. You'd get the ability to watch us record the afternoon podcast live as we record them. And, of course, you'd get the daily multimedia experience known as Greg Way. But I digress. This has been Dragon Age, the Veilguard live reacts. Like I said, Gamescast on Tuesday is going to be all about Andy's preview. So, until next time, it's been our pleasure to serve you.